Welcome to Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Week number 7 podcast. We have the 3-time champ King Reaper joining for the first time this season. Welcome.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for having me. It's been a long time. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time.
All right, let's get right to it. Big shootout win versus Western Division GM Chet Psycho 69-63. Describe this big win for the King Reapers.
Um, it was fighting tooth and nail. Cycles has a loaded team this year. But just it came down to the last night. It came down to last night, even a doubleheader. So many things involved, but I was happy to eke out a win and keep the ball rolling.
All right, so that win, big win, powered by Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts, 6 touchdowns combined, fueling the victory. Strong quarterback play from your team this season.
Well, as we all know, I mean, Dak Prescott never gets the respect that he deserves, but he's playing phenomenal. I mean, if honestly, I'm a Cowboy fan, biggest Cowboy fan, and if he wasn't if he wasn't our quarterback, this team would be 0-6, 0-7. He's been phenomenal this year.
Okay.
And Jalen Hurts finally woke up, and hey, I have 2 pretty good receivers and a good tight end, and they finally decided to use them. So I'm pretty happy with that.
All right. Excellent. Since starting 0-2 out of the gate this season, you've won 4 of 5. You're averaging 62.5 points per game since week 3. Describe the resurgence of the King Reapers.
Just continue. We all know that I have a history of slow starts, but nobody makes in-season adjustments like the King Reaper. I'll tell you that. I take full advantage of our weekly move, and I make adjustments. I look down the road, matchups. I see guys coming off injured lists that could be suspended list and inexplicably forgotten about. And I saw my move 2 weeks ago, and it bore fruit this week.
That is right. So, yes, that's just leading into my other segment of the show. 3 significant contributors to this resurgence, winning 4 of 5. On the phone with the 3-time champ, Rasheed Rice, tight end Warren on the Colts, and Pittman on the Colts. 3 in-season management moves, like you said, contributing significantly to the King Reapers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess all it took is Danny Dunn to go to an organization. Well, and he's good coaching and ball that has been stuck behind. So they finally let Daniel Jones cook, and he's cooking up a nice big storm.
There you go. Indiana Jones providing some key contribute performances. All right. So this part of the show, we're moving on to the parting shots. Your week 8 opponent next is G-Men, who you beat the first time easily. He's lost 2 in a row. He's lost like 3 out of 5. What's next for the King Reaper to kind of separation Sunday, so to speak, and win the season series versus G-Men and keep him in the basement?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I was one meaningless garbage time touchdown by a terrible Jet offense from just ripping off 5 in a row. But hey, hindsight's 2020. The G-men's struggling right now, and you gotta kick your opponent when they're down. He's got significant matchup problems with me this week. A lot of guys hurt, so I don't know if his one weekly move will help him. So I'm calling it right now. He pretty much has no chance this week. So I know he likes to talk a lot about me, but he plays the perfect foil, and everybody knows that the ownership that I have on him. So
there you go. He's pretty much guaranteeing a win. All right.
Not only pretty much guaranteeing, just I hope he's at your at the grudge matches place on Sunday, so you can see my face look over at him as the points come on the board over and over and over for me.
All right. So this part of the show, and as always, you have to score the most points. You scored 69 points, which is the most this week. What is the parting shots that King Reaper would like to throw at any GM? Just talk about yourself, your team, as you already have. What's next for the King Reaper in terms of trash talk on this show?
What's next for me is you've given me so much credit. You've always told me nobody makes in-season adjustments like the Reaper. I'm hungry on that waiver wire. I'll let everybody know right now. I am gonna put in a waiver wire. It's already in, and my parting shot is I told everybody that West Division is loaded. We are loaded. Everybody in that division, even the lowly G-men, has got a decent team. Tmffl looks like a machine this year. And we pretty much own the East. We really do. I mean, it's not even competitive how much our division is. But that goes to show you the strength in our division. And I know you guys are the founding fathers, but the new age outlaws are here, man. And the West Division, we know we run that league. And if you think about it, whoever survives the West is really going to win it all, man. I got to be honest with you right now. I told you guys when we drafted how much heavier our division was. I told you right from the get, there's only going to be one playoff team in the East, and the West runs this, and it's going to be a battle. I look forward to meeting up Tmffl later in the year and keep it rolling. The Reaper is coming, and my first victim is the G-Man. Get ready, Matt.
Oh, nice. Oh, we forgot to add one thing earlier. You are known as the kicker whisperer, and right now you're ranked number 3 in kicker points with McLaughlin, kicker on Tampa Bay. Has to be a drafted kicker. Can't be in-season pickup for a kicker because the points don't carry over. What is the recipe for the King Reaper? I know you can't disclose it, but if you come close, you finished number 1 in kicker points 3 times in 10 years. That's 30%.
Well, you got to do your research, man. You got to look at the offenses. Can't divulge too much, but I do my due diligence. I know besides the quarterback, the kicker is the next most important player on your team. I don't go crazy and draft them in the 4th or 5th round like some of these other so-called geniuses. But I show you every year the formula. Nobody believes me, but my kicker that I don't draft until round 12 is better than the one that you drafted in round 4. And you feel real stupid when you do that.
Okay, there it is. Giving you some inside info to the world of King Reaper and how he does his business offline when nobody's watching. All right, King Reaper, thank you for joining us for this show. We appreciate it. I'm sure we'll see you again on this show. Good luck on week number 8.
Thank you very much, and good luck, and thank you for having me.